Greetings, one and all. Another Stargods vlog. Sorry you have to watch it. My apology to those who've had their eyes propped open like Clockwork Orange. Ah! Yeah, I want to talk about life, reality. What's the point of this? I know I'm going to sound like a nihilist. Maybe I've watched too much Nietzsche films or something. I don't know, but it's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. What is the meaning of life? It's just pointless. You get born and you have a terrific life, apparently. Where you got a good job, you got a beautiful family, you got a wonderful looking spouse, and it all comes to an end. You're the prime of life, and and then there's a big world out there, with color TV and uh, money for nothing, and the chicks full of free. We are the Sultans of Swing. Yeah, another Bob Dylan wannabe. So we go through life and we're attaining things. We're like an amoeba absorbing this and that. Oh, color TV. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. And I'm the stud of my block, you know. And oh, this chair is just, ow. Oh, well, yeah, wow. So, you go through life grabbing things, collecting things, but then in the end, you take a beautiful, gorgeous woman, and then age sets in. You look like one of those monsters from Star Trek, you know. And then you get lonely, and then you get sick. You go to a hospital, and there you die. So, what is the point of all that? How does that happen? That gives me a headache. I just don't know the meaning of that. Like, what do you get? Well, Earth is a school. No, it's not. It's a prison where we're tortured. You don't use malevolent pain and suffering to teach somebody something. Teaching is door number one, door number two, or door number three. That's teaching, not malevolent evil. I mean the evil in this world right now is beyond belief. It's beyond belief when you find out things because you've taken the red pill. You get to a certain point where you just shut your mouth. You don't tell anybody what's happening. Otherwise, you're in real deep. You know what I mean? I really regret taking the red pill. I just want to be a happy dog waiting to go for walkies. Walkies. You know, doom, 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 doom. Another clue for you all. It comes from Paul. I, life is totally meaningless. It's totally meaningless. So life, you're brand new, you're a baby, you grow up, and you're gonna watch a lot of your loved ones die of rare diseases that have now become commonplace. I think the last statistic was 1 in 3 people have diabetes. This is a death planet. This is a prison. This is a penitentiary. This is where you go to be tortured by the archons, the demonic archons. This is where we're angels and we're getting our wings pulled off, and they're laughing and laughing as we scream with horror. Trapped in this insane world. I'll tell you what's insane right now. They've now discovered that these vaccines are filled with living little creatures. Living little creatures. They're called Hydras. What do they eat when they get inside you? Tell me that. And these you see these little creatures, well, a larger form, but you see them in all the science fiction movies. And they're called symbionts in Stargate. They're called symbionts. Oh, there's dozens and dozens of movies with these creatures with tentacles. They go in your mouth and they take you over. I might add a few, depends how lazy I get. I might add a few links that you can put the pieces together. Anyway, I should talk about that I don't have enough for a full video, but maybe I can just make mention of it. Anyways, what is the purpose of that? It's a test. God is testing. No, he's pulling the wings off of our bodies and laughing, okay? If he exists. I don't know. Nihilist. I tend to be a nihilist a lot of times. I really question if there is a God. I mean, because it's all pointless. It's all pointless. What is the meaning behind life? So it's like a party. There's this really big party. You're going to have, it's an auditorium. Your friend's got all these actors that he knows, and they're going to go out and perform and sing and dance. It's going to be awesome party. They've invited hundreds of call girls, because that's important, and studs, and it's going to be awesome, and drinking and whining and dining and the best food. But when you sign the contract to go to the party, it stipulates that you can enjoy yourself all you want and do whatever you want. There's no rules, there's no regulations, there's no operating manual for that party. But at the end of the party, you get 2 taps to the back of the head. And so, this is the dream. This is the American dream. You're going to this fantastic party, man. And they give you money at the door so you can buy all the drinks and all the chicks you want. Is from a man's view. And then you got all these guys that are 18, 19. They want to rock on. So they sign it, eh? They sign it. And then, do they really have fun? Because the party's starting to wind down now, and people are tired, and you have a little headache. And now, they're going to shut it down. You're going to be taken out back, and 2 shots to the back of your head. That's the price you pay. This is the price we pay for life on Earth. Life on Earth can be a party for some people, like the richest people known, but there's a price to pay, But the party's fantastic, money for nothing and the chicks for free. We are the Sultans of Swing. Another Bob Dylan wannabe. And so, is it really worth it? Are you really going to have fun knowing that you're going to be shot to the back? So this is what life is. Are you really having fun knowing that you're going to be in a coffin feeding worms, and your skin's going to go black and green and rancid, and you take a pretty woman, gorgeous pretty woman, and age sets in. That's really fun. That's a party. That's a party. That's a hardy party. Potty? Did I say potty? Or did I say party? Those damn accents. So, I gotta see my notes here. Okay, I gotta put my Halloween disguise. Ow! Ow! My eye! So here we go. Okay, so and then we know nothing about who we are, where we come from, our purpose in life. The only purpose in life I can see is that we're to fertilize Mother Nature with our bowels. We are human 2-legged composters. We eat, it goes in, what goes in goes out. Can't even read my own notes here because it's running out of ink. Uh, so, is that what we're here for? To fertilize the good Mother Earth. Mother Earth needs vitamins and minerals. This is a prison. This is a penitentiary. This is hard labor. We go through life and we can watch all our loved ones, well, most of them die from disease and die from old age. Uh, and with this virus, you can't even see your loved ones if they go to the hospital. Ye are forbidden. Down on the ground. Mow, mow. And, it's absolute madness. What is the point of this earth? To go on a roller coaster ride, and at the end of the roller coaster ride, you get 2 slugs to the back of the head. Instant maggot meat. Is that what we're here for? To feed the maggots? And on the day of creation, God, please tell me, on what day of creation did you create the poisonous serpents, flies? And when did you create the maggots and deadly mosquitoes and, malaria and all the disease? On what day of creation did you, my Jewish God? I'm not Jewish. Let me get that right through your head right now. I am not Jewish. I don't believe in a Jewish God, Jehovah, that goes around, thou shalt not. Yes, the fear of God is within me. Imagine saying that. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Wow. Joe there, he's a God-fearing man. Don't hit me, Big Daddy. Don't hit me, Big Daddy. No. What the hell is going on? This is nuts. There's no rhyme or reason to in history because it's gone. It's been eliminated by the Illuminati. The Jewish Illuminati has absolutely erased our history, and they said they'd do it. They would change history and erase the original history. And science, they would replace it with theories that they would call facts. Like, of course, evolution is a fact. It's been proven. No, it hasn't. It's the theory of evolution. They just dropped the theory part. We don't know anything about our bodies, how they operate. You think that that's all real heavy research. It's this kind of research, okay? And that, I'm getting a little passionate here. Our bodies, we don't know what the stomach does. They're only letting out little things, little incremental things now. The stomach, we found out the stomach is actually a second brain. Really? And you didn't tell us this 20, 30 years ago? When you could have taken a microscope and looked at it? It's been hidden from you. Everything is hidden. Everything is hidden. We don't have a clue where we come from, who we are, what the future is. It's in the book. It's in the Bible. You just look up your Bible, you filthy, rotten bastard sinner. You're gonna burn. I can feel the love. The love. We're supposed to go to the book of Revelation and all, The guy was probably on mushrooms and alone and muttering to himself, and he decided to write the book of Revelation. You're going to burn in hellfire forever for that, you bastard. I don't believe. Excuse me, I don't believe in that, so don't bother with your scare techniques and your after-death threats. You're going to burn, and I'm going to laugh when I'm in heaven looking down. Feel the love? Come here. Does that make sense? Everything in this world does not make any sense whatsoever. You just have to read your Bible. That makes sense. Job and Mary. Here comes Jesus. That really makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? And I got off the topic, and now I forget what I was talking about. So anyways, I'm not a God hater or anything. I just see a God that's MIA. You know, I see all this incredible malevolent torture. I think one of the worst stories that has stuck in my head all these years is this little girl was kidnapped by a guy in a truck, and they got the phone number, and by the time they got down there, she was already raped, cut into little pieces, placed in a plastic bag, and was ready to be buried in a shallow grave. God works in mysterious ways. You know, like, I don't accept that. That's crazy. The whole world does not make sense to me. Thank you, Red Pill. It does not make sense to me. There's no rhyme or reason or meaning to anything. There's a really good episode on Voyager, Star Trek Voyager, and Janeway goes through life believing in science, and believing in her instruments, and believing in reality. And in the end, I think it's called Sacred Ground, yeah. And in the end, she has that blown right off the planet. She's just stunned in the end because she's wrong. It's a really powerful episode. Man, where are my eyes? Where are my eyes? Can you see me? I see you. Okay, that guy's so weird, Stargods. He's like, woo. He's got the devil in his heart. Oh no, that can't be true. Okay, I am. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta watch all our loved ones die. I mean, and then we gotta die. You know, I look at these old silent movies and I think, wow, The Walking Dead. Every one of those persons in that film dead. Oh, you want to visit them? They're skeletons in a box, a wooden box somewhere. You know, and they keep us under this control system of religion. Thou shalt not. You're gonna burn. Where's my matches? Where's the gas? You know, like, give me. Whoa! People buy into that. You stupid Stockholm syndrome types, fake Christians. Oh, you know, and morality. You know, you got a guy and a girl. They're scratching each other's back. Jehovah goes, oi, oi, that's cute, oi. But then they go a little lower. Thou shalt not, thou shalt burn, burn. Where's the flashlight? I gotta hold the flashlight in here. Yeah, can you feel the love? And he had to have his son beaten senseless, tortured, having the flesh ripped from his back for your sins. That really makes a lot of sense. Oh, that makes so much sense. Can you feel the love he created? Yahweh created the rules. He created the playbook that called for the death and execution of his only begotten son. A real father, of love and compassion would say, Papa, I want to give my life to the people, and I want you to beat me half to death, have me beaten and bleed out on a cross. Certainly not, son. I can forgive anybody I want. I don't need a sacrifice. And in the Old Testament, because this is why they hate the Jews, really hate the Jews, because the Jews say in the Old Testament, there's all kinds of scriptures that says Yahweh. He said one man's death cannot pay for another man's sins. It's simple. Black and white. The Bible shoots itself so many times in the foot. I'm a Christos believer, by the way. And I have a few questions there too, but not overwhelming questions. Anyways, our past is absolutely erased. Absolutely, they've gone out of their, and they've propaganda shows like Ancient Aliens and all those. I mean, it's just pathetic. Uh, okay. So what is the first? Then they have these moral convictions like, "Thou shalt not, thou shalt not commit adultery." And yet he's up there with Mary, or he's down here with Mary, wherever the bed is. I don't know. Uh, that's repulsive. That's sickening. That's one of the main reasons I've just realized that Christianity, particularly Christianity and all religions, are just a control group, a power and control over people. Did you know Yahweh was originally a Canaanite god of many? He was a part of a pantheon. And the Canaanites, that's where all the Canaan is where all the giants lived. The Nephilim, wake up. And the Jews, they intermingled with the Nephilim and they became one. They're basically Canaanites. And that's a really big story. And a really big story is how Christianity has nothing to do with Gentiles. It never was. It was never meant to. Jesus said in plain English, he wasn't here for the Gentiles. Same with John the Baptist. Anyway, that's a big, big subject. I'm not going to get into it. So now, wow, it's madness. Everything doesn't make sense. You notice how you're in a dream sometimes? You have a dream and none of it makes sense. You wake up, you open your eyes, and you go, what was that all about? That was crazy. Well, this is what I'm going through right now. I'm going, what is this reality? It's nuts. It makes no sense whatsoever. But you're learning. It's a school. Really? Go to San Quentin right now. Make an appointment to have a lecture, and you can talk to the hardened criminals. I mean, murderers and rapists and con artists, you name it. Too bad Bill Gates isn't there. And you can talk to them. You can say, I got happy news for you all. And they go, yeah, what? This is not a prison. It's a school. How long do you think he'll be able to keep his face? You know? My fist doesn't like your face. A school. Oh, why is it a school? What are we learning? You're learning to tolerate and love one another. And love one another in Jesus. Kiss me again and you're a dead man. I can't believe that people fall for this crap. If you want to be a good person, a righteous person, go ahead. You got the freedom. But then to say, I have to, because I'm going to go to hell. Hell! The flames! No! That's a wonderful life, living under the threat of obliteration, torture, and malevolent evil. Jesus loves you. And here I am. Now, I'm a guy that suffers from chronic pain. Okay? And I've talked to more people. I don't talk to people anymore about it because all they do is two reactions. Well, you should turn to Jesus or go see your doctor. And what does your doctor say? Well, you're not exercising enough. You're not eating right. And so I got to listen to these people as lightning shoots through my body. Oh, you got to think positive. You got to think positive. No, you got to run away now. I mean, or you just don't love Jesus enough. You don't turn to Jesus. And it's funny with Christians when you give them stuff that they can't explain reality on a plate. They go, that's not in the Bible. No, you're talking Satan. You're talking Satan. Really? And they all pretend to be so happy. I notice all these Christians, when they first become Christian, I went through it too, so I'm not really judging, but you had to be happy all the time because people go, he's so happy. What's your secret? Jesus. Like a little child. That's right. You have to be born again. You have to be a child to be born again. Oh, it's so pathetic. Anyways, I'm not trying to. The point of this is not bashing Christians. If it works for you, fine. The point is, it's all madness. I don't understand it. Nothing makes sense anymore. We don't know who we are, our purpose in life. We don't, nothing. And on what day of creation did Yahweh create entropy? It's kind of like an oxymoron, I think you say. Oh my God! It's so what? And on what day did he of creation of life did he create vultures and alligators and such? And lions and tigers and bears. Lions and tigers and bears. Do you know what movie that is? Because I'm always doing this. I'm always channeling movies. Um, yeah, lions and tigers and bears. I'm not reading. So, I get very, very confused and very like, why are we here? Just to get old, suffer, unspeakable suffering that's in the world today? Unbelievable. And what do some parents get together and they're with their little girl, and their little girl coughs up her last breath in the form of blood and it's spilled all over. Then another guy from their church comes in. Oh, what's happened? She's dead. Don't worry. Jesus is coming soon. Quack, quack, quack. I mean, you think I'm acting crazy? When I hear all this, I go crazy. So people are suffering. Everybody in the world right now because of this fake virus. That I do believe in the virus. I do believe in the virus because they're so scared and they're so Stockholmed. I do believe. I don't believe Jesus is coming soon. That's going to solve everything. Yeah, it's going to solve the world's problem right now. Jesus is coming soon. Wait, thanks, man. All my problems are gone. I think he's coming a little too late. And any God that sits back and watches all this suffering taking place and takes no action, that's not a loving God. Now I forget what I was going to say. Oh, doctor, your pharmaceutical pills don't work anymore. Maybe I made a note. I forget. It's just blank now. Anyways, I got a lot of things, and when it comes to this afterlife stuff, I'm not going to depress you. I'm not going to put downers on your plate, but I have questions. That's too many questions. Why couldn't I be dumb and stupid? I believe in the media. I believe in America. Yeah, everybody from this COVID. See, I'm not. What was that? Mal, down on the ground. Your papers. I can't give you my papers. I'm dead. And all this stuff. I don't know. Signed confession for NBC. Signed confession for NBC. Okay, you've broken all my fingers. That's kind of the world we're heading into. And I'll tell you, did I tell you what was really scary about this world? Was that maybe I mentioned this already? I don't know, but the vaccine that people are getting, the cowardly lions, they're all getting the scarecrows. If only had a brain. That vaccine contains living organisms called Hydras. Look it up. They have all these tentacles, and it sure looks like every bloody alien from every science fiction movie, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Anyways, it's the Hydra, and they're immortal. You can't get rid of them. And once they're implanted into you, they live forever. And did I mention this already? I can't remember. And they don't die. They replicate themselves. They're made up of stem cells. They replicate themselves. Chop them in 1,000 pieces, and there'll be 1,000 new ones emerging. Uh, as far as I'm concerned, I think all the movies, you know how they program you into certain concepts, and then when the concept becomes reality, you click with it because you've known about it. It's been supplanted in your look at 9/11, right? Look at all the subliminals that came out before 9/11 that it was going to happen. Well, this concerns the Hydra. The Hydra is tentacles, and that's all you see. I got a game, and it's fighting aliens, and the aliens have decided, well, we can't take them on with material ships and defenses and everything. So they got beat the first time. I think I got this right, but if I don't, it doesn't matter because my point's made anyways. Get back, Doctor. And the conventional warfare didn't work. So they came back and they released a virus put into, well, it wasn't a virus, it was these hydras who looked just like them into the bloodstream of people. That philosopher Steiner said that in 1800s, he was a spiritual philosopher. He said they were going to come up one day with an inoculation that would disconnect you from God. Well, that's not in the Bible. I'd ignore that. That's one of Satan's lies, no doubt. Uh, yeah, so they're injecting these living alien organisms into our bodies. And we know they need to feed. What do they feed off of in your body? No, but I have my injection. And guess what? Injections aren't in the Bible. You're gonna burn, you bastard! You son of a. You know, I love those loving Christians, and I love Ernest Angley. Baby, baby, baby. Gotta watch one of his shows. And Tilton. The Lord's telling me that you give $1,000. Oh my God. Because the Lord needs more money, honey. Just like George Carlin says, always needs more. Just a little bit more. Anyways, everything everything is a mystery because God works in mysterious ways. Really? So when you have a loved one who's been shot and killed by a gang member, God works in mysterious ways. Wow, show us some more love, God. And for any God to stand back and say, I can't get involved in all this horror show. It's not my appointed time yet. And to stand back and watch and not be involved is not a God of love. It's a God that absentee landlord. Worship that. That's another movie. I okay. I gotta wrap this up. 33 here. Anything I've left? Anyways, everybody seems to like this world, where money for nothing and the chicks are free. We are the Sultans of Swing. I love doing that. I know, because you're an idiot. You're a weirdo. And the fear of God. Look that up in Strong's. The word fear is absolute terror. So when you are full of terror and dread, I know little kids that they live in fear of their parents because daddy is an alcoholic and beats the kids every Friday. That's the beginning of wisdom. There's a mountain of evidence against The Bible, because the Bible itself shoots itself in the foot. I mean, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to get people all, cursing me to hellfire and stuff. But you gotta wake up. Anyways, I believe in Christos. I believe that which is within. You'll find that all the kindness, all the attributes of God are within us. Our empathy, our love, our caring, our help, altruistic actions, everything that is good. Everything that is good is within us. Everything that's bad is in the flesh. Because the chicks are free on color TV. You know, money, 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 money. Money don't buy everything. It's true, but I can't use any of that other stuff. So, okay, yeah, I think I covered it all, but it's all meaningless. Watch that Voyager episode, Sacred Ground. Oh my God, I was blown away. But most of the people out there that actually do watch it, yeah, man, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna give it thumbs up on Facebook. Cool, idiots, idiots. I can't stand it. I have a love relationship with people now. There's no in between with people, me and people anymore. Anyways, I don't know. I kind of regret taking the red pill. I really have. I don't know. If I had a time machine, I could replay. I don't think I'd take the red pill. Because the more you learn, when you get to the higher levels of knowledge that you learn, you shut your mouth. Because uh, those who those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. I wouldn't open my mouth up. I know things that are just unbelievable, and they're based on logic, which I test everything with logic, not blind faith in a Jewish God with the little curls down his head and a little beanie. Oi, oi! I don't like that, man. Yeah, really. Who kills over 2 million people in the Bible senselessly? Just kills them. You get on your knees and worship me. Well, I have to think about it. Bang, you're gone. Hi ho, it's off to hell you go. Where's my Acme gasoline? Where's my Acme matches? I'm not going to worship a God who took all the people, all my dead loved ones, took them, put them in a big pit and poured gas and threw matches in and watched them burn for his glory. Oh, I'm trying not to, swear my head off, but that is repulsive. And jumping in bed with Mary, and that's a glorification of God. Come on. I'm sorry, but I've had enough of the bullshit. Okay? I have had enough of the bullshit out there. I've had it. Don't come to me with your fake, phony, make believe fairy tale stories of reality. I don't buy it. I've been through a lot in my life and I've learned a lot because it's a school. No, I've learned it's a penitentiary. You got to love one another. Come on, people now. Smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry for the language, but it's all bullshit. It's all make believe, Stockholm syndrome based bullshit. You understand? Am I making myself clear? You know, ah, I can't believe it. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Bill? Uh, we know nothing. We think you think you got a heart that beats, that gets the blood going through your veins. Aha! What a Newtonian concept that is. The heart is a soul in itself. We're not told that. No, no, no. And everything that's bad for us is good for us because of research. Everything. Okay, just a few minutes more. Just bear with me because I'm freaking out. They're coming for me. They got the net outside. The ambulance. There, get them. I mean, it's all crap. Watch that show, Voyager, Sacred Ground. Don't sit around with your finger up your arse going, I'm getting virus money to stay home. Oh. I mean, oh. And if it's all so cool in the sacrifice of Jesus, where it says you cannot die for another man's sin, nobody. And then he's out bleeding out. His guts are hanging out probably. And he's crying out to Yahweh, who's so full of love and kindness, because Yahweh's pleased that blood has been spilled. It's a satanic sacrifice. It's a tale of sorcery. And and then what is the end result? My God, why hast thou forsaken me? Oh, woohoo! You know, and shut up, Jesus, I'm busy with Mary right now. You're replaced. I know that was pretty sarcastic, but I didn't mean to be so. Anyways, it's all crapola. Do you believe in fairy tales? I only believe in Christos, who is me. Christos is within me, the divine spark. That's who I believe. Just believe in me, Yoko and me. That's reality. Good old John Lennon. I mean, okay, I gotta wrap this up. So sorry for the long one. Hope I didn't scare your kids if they were in the room. Daddy, who is that madman? I'm sorry. Dum. I'm on my way to hellfire. I just can't get over that silliness, that crap, that absolute bullshit. It's absolutely beyond belief that these Stockholm Christians and all these Stockholm religionists and these Stockholm people believe in anything you tell them. You tell them anything. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I highly suspect this. I can't really prove it. But this C virus is not a virus. There's no such thing as viruses. You got hundreds of millions of viruses in you right now. How come they're not all flipping out? Oi! Oi! How come they're not flipping out and destroying you? Because infectious, deadly viruses don't exist. They're the good guys. You've heard this research. Look it up. And, everything they have said about this virus, that's not what viruses do. That's not what I learned in school, propaganda school. But you know what? I'm just closing with this one thought. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, looks like a duck, what is it? Quack, quack. First clue. Quack, quack. What is it? It's a duck. If it looks like bacteria, sounds like bacteria, let me know. Looks like bacteria, makes you sick like bacteria. What is it? It ain't a virus. Anyway, so I'll let you go. And I promise I won't have any more coffee today. No. Yeah, I won't have any more. It was funny. I got a book. From Amazon, but it didn't get delivered. So I get the doorbell rings, and there's this woman, and with my book, my package, and she's got a mask on, and she says, "Oh, here you go." And I go, "Is it safe to touch the package?" And she goes, "Well, yes, of course. Why?" Because I said, "Lady, your mask scares me." And she's saying, she's going on and very apologetic, like, "Oh, well, we have to wear it. It's our duty now. We have no choice. We have to wear it." I said, "Don't worry. I was just kidding around, just joking." And I bumped into another woman, and I had the mask all on crooked. I'm closing, by the way. It was all, it was real scrunched up and everything. It was a post lady. She comes out from behind the counter. She comes all the way up to me and she says, "Sir, you have to put your mask on properly." And I went, "Lady, are you a registered nurse or a medical practitioner?" "Why, no." Then I say, "I'll put my mask on any damn way I want." And then she huffed and she went back, and I can see her going, I was expecting, uh, violation of Sector 9-3, alert, alert. Hey, Mao, Mao, down on the ground, down on the ground, Mao. I expected that. So, anyways, I'm a dramatic kind of person, and when I drink, look out. That's coffee. And for all you people that think I'm drunk, because somebody goofs around, has fun, doesn't care what people think, they think, "Oh, he's got to be an alcoholic." There you go. He's got to be an alcoholic. No, it's you people that are going to drive me to drink one day, okay? Son of a. Okay, so gotta go. So this past 45 minutes. Take all day to load up this sucker. Anyways, enjoy the web and enjoy the spiders, and they're coming for you. And those little hydras, those are alien life forms. They're invading us through a syringe. They're entering into us, and oh my god! I gotta go because I'm gonna go crazy, man. Oh my goodness. It's all meaningless. What is the point of being born and suffering, untold suffering and suffering? And then listen to people go, "How's it going?" "Oh, my dog just died yesterday. Got hit. His brain splattered all over the road." "Oh, but Jesus is coming soon." Goodbye. Thank you for watching.